Presiding at today's graduation ceremony is the Chancellor, Lord Campbell of Pittenweem. This ceremony is taking place in the Younger Hall, officially opened in 1929 and reopened in 2022 after extensive refurbishment. The Younger Hall is the university's venue for graduations and most formal ceremonies. In a few moments, the academic procession will enter the hall. To welcome the academic procession, members of St. Sylvester's Chapel Choir will lead us in singing the Gaudiamus. Please do join in. The words can be found in your programme. Now, should the fire alarm sound, though we do not anticipate this, please remain seated. The alarm will be silenced and staff will immediately investigate the cause of the activation. Should an evacuation be necessary, the alarm will then sound continuously and you will be advised of the need to evacuate. Staff will direct you accordingly. Please follow staff direction and leave the hall by the most appropriate exit. At the end of the graduation ceremony, all our new graduates will join the academic procession, leaving the Younger Hall and walking along North Street and entering St. Sylvester's Quadrangle through the archway. To supporters, please wait until all our new graduates have left the hall. Ushers will then show you to the nearest exits. Outside, you will be directed to the quad where you'll be able to join our new graduates. Please ensure that your mobile phone is switched off or is at least on silent. You are welcome to take pictures and video footage, but please stay seated to do so. And now, to capture this unique moment, our official photographer will take a photograph now of those graduating today before the ceremony begins.
Bingo.
Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoy the graduation ceremony. Please, as you're able, rise for the Gaudiamus.
So, do you mind just holding it like this? No, you're stand up and now hold it.
Sanctum nomen tuum glorificamus et misericordia, tua vitam aeternam consequamur, per Iesum Christum Dominum nostrum. Amen.
Please be seated. I call upon the principal of the university.
Good morning, everybody. It is my happy duty as Principal and Vice-Chancellor to welcome you to this winter graduation ceremony at the University of St Andrews. Graduation is the highlight of our academic year. At these ceremonies, students are awarded their degrees, new members of our professorial staff are inducted, and people of distinction are honoured. We orient our academic calendar around these celebrations, and they are a tradition that speaks to the heart of our institutional mission. I am delighted that all of you can share in the joy of today's ceremony. It is also a pleasure to welcome you to the Younger Hall, a fitting setting for this celebration of your achievements. This well-loved venue has been the home of our graduation ceremonies since its initial opening in 1929. The Younger Hall has been extensively renovated in recent years. The refurbishment has revitalised this space for the next century of its existence, whilst ensuring that the entire building is fully accessible for all its users. The building's layout and decorations have been refreshed but are intrinsically unchanged, and the shape of the ceremonies remains the same. Today's graduands will cross the Younger Hall stage in a style that unites them with the students who, for almost a century, crossed it before them, and also, of course, with the students who crossed our stages in the 5 centuries before that. The broader graduation tradition which we observe today has indeed taken place at St Andrews since the 2nd decade of the 15th century, when the university was founded, and some of the rituals that were established in 1400s remain an integral part of the ceremony. These rituals honour our history and signify the assumption of each graduate's place within an institution that has done as much as any other to shape our modern world. We are Scotland's first and foremost university, the 3rd oldest in the English-speaking world and one of the 25 oldest still operating. Across 610 years, students and academics have gathered here to build and disseminate knowledge, and their ambition has proven resilient to the challenges mounted against them. The religious and political regimes that have reared and crumbled, the pandemics and wars that have beaten at the doors. Ours is not, however, a story of survival, but of leadership. St Andrews has been at the vanguard of political, cultural and intellectual developments since our inception, and our people have steered the hands of monarchs and parliaments since our earliest days. Universities are, by their nature, institutions of forward progress, and we look perennially to the future so that our research and our graduates serve the world with maximum effect. But so too do we cherish our history, which chronicles how similar our activities are, in many respects, to the time of our foundation, but which also reveals the ways in which our teaching and activities have adapted to ensure that our university is not subservient to history, but instead creates it. Students of 15th century St Andrews learned primarily through through lengthy orations delivered by their masters and instructors, often in the teacher's private residence, as part of a curriculum focused on logic, metaphysics, and ethics, all inspired by Aristotle. Speaking in the vernacular was forbidden, and teaching and conversation alike were conducted in Latin, which remained our official institutional language until 1747. Examinations took the form of a verbal interrogation by one's professors, and discourse could become so heated that students were known, on occasion, to descend into violence. Football and, astonishingly, golf were both banned in 15th century St Andrews as they were deemed too distracting, but archery, an important skill for the defence of the realm, was promoted. This may have occasioned second thoughts in 1470 when, after an unresolved argument, the dean and members of the faculty were set upon by students with bows and arrows. Accounts show that in the 1540s, over a century after our foundation, student life in St Andrews continued to evidence more of the asceticism of a university founded within a religious capital. Students were awoken at 5 a.m. Attended Mass at 6, started class at 7 with a lesson selected by the principal, and continued to learn until well into the evenings. Football was still banned, as now were, it would surprise no one, weapons, and the college strictly prohibited beards and certain groovy fashions. Women were also strictly forbidden, lest they, like football, should prove too distracting, with the exception of a single laundress, and that on the condition that she was over 50 years old. The severity of student life lessened in the 2 centuries that followed, and an increasingly modernised curriculum was enjoyed by some of the foremost luminaries of the time. Adam Ferguson, a renowned Enlightenment philosopher, graduated in 1742. James Wilson, a founding father of the United States, studied here from 1757 to 1761. And 2 eminent 18th century figures were awarded the degree of MD, or Doctor of Medicine, by the university. The French revolutionary Jean-Paul Marat in 1775, and in 1792, Edward Jenner, whose advancements in the prevention of smallpox pioneered modern immunology. Nonetheless, despite these highlights, the 18th century was not a period of growth in the university's history, with St Andrews being described by one contemporary alumnus as a healthy, retired spot. Consequently, as the 1800s approached, pressure for organisational and curricular reform was mounting. Governmental reform, by way of the University Scotland Act of 1858, introduced the organisational structures which remain mostly intact to this day. Women were admitted to full-time study in 1892, though St Andrews had enabled them to study remotely, but not to graduate, for 20 years prior, through its establishment of the Lady Literate in Arts programme in 1872. By the 1900s, student life resembled many of our current graduates' experiences. Perhaps one of the most memorable examples of this was the university's quincentenary celebrations of September 1911. Planning for the anniversary took 3 years and required the erection of a temporary venue to accommodate 3,500 gathered guests. Garden parties were spread across the town, speeches were delivered, representatives of 145 universities and learned societies visited, 100 honorary degrees were bestowed, and the town came to life with song and celebration. The younger hall was a happy outcome of these celebrations. It was built with a lead donation by Dr. James and Mrs. Annie Younger, members of the local St Andrews community, who provided £100,000 for its construction, around £9 million in current terms. And it was opened by Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, in June 1929. Its construction was, however, also supported by funds raised on an early subscription model in honour of the 1911 celebrations. a building that would be enjoyed by so many of their successors. It is their foresight to which the splendour of our current and recently enhanced surroundings is owed, and which our graduates will honour by leaving this hall and using their education to change the world for the better, as so many have done before them. Returning now to today's ceremony and the rituals which connect us to our forebears. The first of these you have already witnessed when St Salvator's Chapel Choir initiated proceedings with a rendition of the Gaudiamus, and the University Chaplain, the Reverend Dr. Donald McEwen, delivered the opening prayer. As Principal and Vice-Chancellor, it is my happy duty to welcome you all, after which the presentation of degrees by the Chancellor, Lord Campbell of Pittenweem, will commence. The conferral of awards at bachelor's, master's and doctoral level will constitute the core of this ceremony. Today, degrees are conferred both on those many students who are present and on those who are unable to attend and who have thus graduated in absentia. As that phrase indicates, these rituals are conducted partly in Latin, following St Andrew's tradition. The Chancellor will call upon the deans of the respective faculties and ask them to present each graduand for their award in turn, and he will then confer the degree with Latin phrases, one of which, for example, translates as, "I raise you to the rank of Master of Arts, and to symbolise this, I place upon you this cap." To most, though, the Chancellor will simply say, "Et super te," meaning "and upon you too." The precise moment of graduation occurs when the graduate's cap or birrettum touches the head of the graduate. This academic cap has been used in every ceremony since December 1696, when it was acquired from a St Andrew's tailor, and it symbolises the ascension of our graduates into graduates and their assumption of an equal place within our alumni community. When the conferrals are complete, St Salvator's Chapel Choir will return to deliver a musical interlude, and we are thankful both to the choir and their director, Claire Innes-Hopkins, for the felicity they bring to this occasion. We will then proceed directly to professorial inductions, which is when we officially recognise and welcome our new professors into the Senatus Academicus. Following this, we will enjoy one of the highlights of these ceremonies, the presentation of honorary awards, with the conferral of an honorary doctorate upon today's guest of honour, Dame Evelyn Glenn. To close our ceremony, it is tradition to invite a member of the university to address our new graduates, wish them well as they progress to the next stage of their lives, and offer some final words of inspiration and congratulation. Today's guest speaker is Professor Joseph Carr from the School of Psychology and Neuroscience. The ceremony will then conclude with the benediction and the graduation procession. At St Andrews, the academics and professional staff who have supported you, our graduates, are immensely proud of your accomplishments. But this ritual does not mark the end of your association with St Andrews. You are joining a vital community of alumni who have positively shaped the world around them for 610 years and who support one another in the present. So while you are graduating, you are not leaving our community, but taking the next step in your St Andrews experience. And it is our sincere hope that you will continue to engage as a St Andrean throughout your life.
Decanus Facultatis Medicinae. symbolum super te hoc biletum imponere.
Sarah Etherington.
Et super te.
Peter Feeney.
Et super te.
Fiona May Hayes.
Et super te.
Alice Marsden.
Et super te.
Saul McKay.
Et super te.
Owen Wackwacker Amani Odem.
Super te.
Ryan Owens.
Et super te.
Natalia Popko.
Et super te.
Mitchell Swan.
Et super te.
Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Jonathan MacDonald, Will Mosley Roberts, Adela Blackfish, Benjamin Teague.
Eos absentes baccalaureus scientiae renuncio.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master of Science by Research, Olivia Beach.
Dei gradum magistri scientiae promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc viretum imponere.
Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Siciendi.
Eam absentum magistrum scientiae renuncio.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Investigating the Localization and Function of TRPN2 in Endomembranes, Mohammed Athabati.
Ea gradum doctorus philosophiae promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc viretum imponere.
For a thesis entitled An Investigation into the Clinical and Genomic Diversity of Human Papillomavirus in Invasive Disease in Scotland and the Implication of New Technologies, Daniel Gorendian Regalado.
Et super te.
For a thesis, they are all one of our own, reconceptualizing clinical empathy and understanding empathy training in health professionals education, India Pinker.
Et super te.
Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Filippo Abundanza and Dong May Wu.
Eos absentes doctorus philosophiae renuncio. Canis facultatis scientiae.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Kerry McLaughlin.
Ea gradum baccalaureus scientiae promovio, cuius rei in symbolum super te hoc viretum imponere.
Avantika Sinha.
Et super te.
Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on Rui Lu, Irina Bekinova.
Eos absentes baccalaureus scientiae renuncio.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master in Mathematics with Honours, Ariella Raz.
Dei gradum magistri in mathematicae promovio, Poland.
Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree in absentia on John Colthwaite, Ziki Chu, Holly Turner.
Eos absentes Magistris Mathematicae Renuntia.
Chancellor, I ask you to confer the degree of Master in Science with Honours in absentia on Donald Inway.
Eum absentem Magistrum in Scientiae Renuntia.
Chancellor, I ask you to confer the postgraduate diploma in absentia on Elizabeth Bayliss, Philip Leopold Darenberg, Honeet Jen, Northalina Mohammed Roseby, Kevin Ngogi Yabuto, Imad Rajab.
Eos absentes Diplomatus Renuntia.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Master of Science, Camille Pageantry.
Te ad gradum magistris scientiae promovio, curios rei in symbolum, super te hoc retum in Poland.
Arushad Ahmad.
Et super te.
Emma Anichich.
Et super te.
Miki Alki.
Et super te.
Mohammed Asif.
Et super te.
Karen Baby.
Et super te.
Melanie Beatty.
Et super te.
Elizabeth Bender.
Et super te.
William Barisi.
Et super te.
Christopher Berglund.
Et super te.
Carlotta Berner.
Et super te.
Alexandra Brown.
Et super te.
Felix Brown.
Et super te.
Sergia Chan.
Et super te.
Suyong Chen.
Et super te.
Yong In Chen.
Et super te.
Chu Young Chin.
Et super te.
Yaling Chiao.
Et super te.
Christopher Chu.
Et super te.
Rainier Correa.
Et super te.
Gabriel Cox.
Et super te.
Christina Rose Day.
Et super te.
Alicia Dicali.
Et super te.
Annika Dean.
Et super te.
Heather Delanty.
Et super te.
Luke Deary. Grace Edmondson.
Et Superté.
Katerina Esposito.
Et Superté.
Ida Farias Seaton.
Et Superté.
Yusuf Farag.
Et Superté.
Dwayne Fernandez.
Et Superté.
Paula Figueroa.
Et Superté.
Erin Flatters.
Et Superté.
Julian Galloway.
Et Superté.
Ajay Sharma Gatamaraju Srihiri.
Et Superté.
Lara Gioretti.
Et Superté.
Ryan Gold.
Et Superté.
Lindsay Grant.
Et Superté.
Ali Gregory.
Et Superté.
Casey Brisbane.
Et Superté.
India Haber.
Et Superté.
Charlie Hargrave.
Et Superté.
Camilla Harris.
Et Superté.
Roslyn Hay.
Et Superté.
Nico Heddick.
Et Superté.
Jingyin Ho.
Et Superté.
Angelina Poloboroko.
Et Superté.
Thea Holman Jakobsen.
Et Superté.
Mirza Hossain.
Et Superté.
Tian Tian Ho.
Et Superté.
Pawitra Imcharulu.
Et Superté.
Murray Irvin.
Et Superté.
Alana Jenkinson.
Et Superté.
Shui Ha Jiang.
Et Superté.
Iran John.
Et Superté.
Emily Jones.
Et Superté.
Benjamin Johnson.
Et Superté.
Satwa Krishna Jain Iripita Shishikuma. Katie Kilgallen.
Et Superté.
Jeaning Koo.
Et Superté.
Erna Kuginita.
Et Superté.
Axa Maria Lapare.
Super Tech.
Madeleine McKilligan.
Super Tech.
Urshwan Kumar Madinaini.
Super Tech.
Venkata Nagasai Niharika Marat Marala.
Super Tech.
The bells tolling. Sound of the trumpet.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. Oh, they're coming out through here.
Going round.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Behind the man. Yeah.
You wanna go in front? Huh? You wanna go in front? You squeeze yourself. Yeah.
Commemorating this bit from when you were a graduate, maybe.
Ellen, go to that side of here. He's over here. Over there. Right over there.
Fluffy gowns look on the back, so sometimes made.
Yeah. Sean?
Sean! Bill's are louder than me, boys.
Let me see. Tinder is calling me. Hi, Tinder. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we are. We are around there. Yeah. I don't know, where are you? Far right corner. Yeah, that's where, just by Sean. Oh yeah, I can see Babata Farah. And Sean, I don't know where Sean is going now. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, I can see. All right. Okay then. Okay, bye. All right. Let me just take one. What is smiling?
Can I get a picture for
Shall I?
Does everyone want in?
Oh.
Yeah,
So
let's
you don't
come
want
in.
to?
That's true.
Yeah?
Alright, just come in nice and close.
Okay. You ready?
Go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Quick note of your names, please.
You want to take a selfie with us?
Alright, let me.
The two of you?
Thank you.